aside from pretty much wrecking a franchise for a long time, that's what this movie did. The movie I'm referring to, if you haven't read the title, which most likely you have, is the one here, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. I do apologize for the glare that's coming in from the window here. This is the 4-disc set of Turtles, but this is number 3 that I'm talking about here. Number 3, probably the weakest of all the Turtle movies ever released, aside from the CGI one, but I'm not really counting that one. It just made no sense. Basically, the film centers around April O'Neil finding this lantern that can take her back in time. And then when she goes back in time, a guy from the samurai days comes to where the Turtles are. And now the Turtles have to go back to save April, and more guys are there. Casey Jones and Splinter are kind of taking care of those guys, getting them adapted to New York City and the Turtle lair and stuff like that in modern culture. And the Turtles are out there battling with samurai swords and stuff like that. April O'Neil's been kidnapped, and the Turtles have to save her and get back to present day. Logically, it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. First off, the time travel thing doesn't work. Second off, the turtles fighting with swords and stuff like that in samurai times. They are ninjas, so I guess I see the concept behind that, but the way that they had them play in that era, I don't know, it was just really bad. And just the Turtles in general, the way that they made the Turtles look like they were more cartoonish. The first movie was really dark. The second one was more comedic, but still had dark elements. And this one was just, I don't even know. It was just all over the place, and it was just, why did you have to send them back? Why did you have to do this? Even Splinter did not sound the same as he did in the first 2 movies, and it was just one of those things where you're used to Splinter's voice, you're used to how he sounds. Thank God Michael Bay, I'm never going to say this again, but he kind of realistically brought Splinter back from the dead in the way that Splinter's supposed to be perceived. And Michael Bay's Ninja Turtles movie is a whole different ballpark. I'm not even going to touch on that right now. But just terrible, like absolutely terrible. And if you look at like how they all look the same. It's like, at least in the first 2, the turtle faces had different shapes and different expressions. It's like here it's basically they made 4 of the same turtle suits and just threw masks on them. That's what it feels like with these turtles. And the whole concept, like, why wasn't Casey Jones able to go with them? I know that there was a guy in the samurai days that, because there was English guys there that were basically trying to take over where these samurais are coming from. There was a guy that resembled Casey Jones that April O'Neil was falling for, and in retrospect, made her realize she's falling for Casey Jones. Made sense, but didn't make sense because Casey Jones in modern day, this movie, was a badass. There, in the time of the samurai, not so badass. It was just really, really bad. And it's just Michelangelo ends up falling in love and doesn't want to leave. He also saves this kid. He wants to be there to protect this kid. Just it's not Michelangelo's personality to do that. Michelangelo's the guy that's comedic. If anyone that's going to fall in love, it's going to be someone like Raph or someone like Donatello. Even Leonardo, like Raph's got more of a harder personality, but Leonardo and Donatello, I could certainly see the logic of them thinking to save this child and to fall in love in that time, because that's a time period that they would do well in, if that makes sense. But just overall, a really bad movie. I want to get your guys' take. What do you guys think about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3? It came out in 1992, and it was through... What was it through? These are all stacked in here. I want to say Warner Brothers, but no, New Line. The second and third were through New Line, and the first was through Warner Brothers and TMNT. The CGI one was through Warner Brothers. And it's so bad that on the back they don't even have an actual picture from the movie. What the hell? Anyways, you guys let me know what you guys think about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. Leave a comment below. What's your overall take on it? If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, just takes a second. Just hit the subscription button below. I'll be putting out videos constantly, movie reviews, vinyl reviews, CD reviews. So definitely check out those as they come out. If you haven't checked out my other movie reviews yet, definitely go and check those out as well. And if you want to hit me up on Twitter, the link will be in the description box. And that's it for now. I'm out. I'll catch you guys in the next video.